All right, we're back here from Knoxville. Looks like we got about 24, 25 cars, I think, in the server here. So it looks like we're about ready to go. We're going to send it down trackside for tonight's national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We're back here. We got about 10 seconds left here in qualifying. 27 cars taking time. Dustin Griffiths, fast qualifier 17.146. Shape Hollow, Mason Hannigan, Jason Giblin, and Carter Chevalier, the top five. Got cars gridding up here, getting ready for heat race number one. Starting on the pole in the elbows up sim team, catch fence number 29, that is Dustin Griffith. Starting in the 48, that is Carter Chevalier. Starting third in the Black Diamond Motorsports, Oakley Dirt Racing, or UDTV number 80, that's Josh Stanky. Starting in the fourth spot in the Big Game Tree Stands 175, that is Jim Turner. Starting in the fifth spot in the UDSRA Highside Raceway, or number 95, that is Dakota Kuhn. Starting in the sixth spot in the number 23, that's Alex Good. And starting in seventh, the 114 of Chris Hockley. 7 cars making the call here for heat race number one, going 8 laps. All about the Kansas City Kansas City Chiefs in Willie's World. Well, hopefully for a good game there, Willie, on Sunday. That's all I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping for a good game. Got 4 heat races lined up here for you tonight here in race number 2 on this Monday Night Thunder dual doubleheader. Getting ready to go here for 8 laps. Top 2 to tonight's A main. Top 3 to top 3 to the A main. Top 2 to the pole dash. 7 cars. Green flag. Dustin Griffiths out front. Carter Chevalier riding in the second spot. Josh Stanky in third. Jim Turner in fourth. Dakota Kuhn fifth. Alex Good, Kevin Hockley seventh and eighth. Carter Chevalier closing in on Dustin Griffiths. Josh Stanky trying to get into that battle as well. Going to complete lap number 2. This time by off turn number 4. Dustin Griffiths, Carter Chevalier, Josh Stanky looking to the inside now of Chevalier for that second spot down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Stanky's going to try to slide up. Can't do it that time. Side by side for that second spot. Stanky on the bottom side is going to slide up one more time. Can't get alongside. We're going to stay alongside of him this time. Chevalier still out in that second spot. Josh Stanky third. Jim Turner fourth. Dakota Kuhn fifth. Dustin Griffith still out front. 4 laps to go. Good battle here for second, third, and fourth. Carter Chevalier, Josh Stanky, Jim Turner. Battling hard for that final transfer spot into tonight's pole dash and into the A main. 3 to go that time by. Dustin Griffiths, Carter Chevalier, Josh Stanky, Jim Turner, the front 4 cars, Dakota Kuhn 5th, Chris Hockley in 6th, and Alex Good in 7th with 2 laps to go that time by. Carter Chevalier closing in on Dustin Griffiths now. Got it to 4 car lengths, 3 car lengths, 2 car lengths. Got it to within 1 car length here off turn number 4 with the white flag in the air. Carter Chevalier closing in on Dustin Griffiths for that race lead. Jim Turner trying to get alongside Josh Stanky. Couldn't do it there through turns 1 and 2. Chevalier tries the bottom side of the racetrack. Can't do it that time. Dustin Griffiths looks to pick up the win here in heat race number 1. Carter Chevalier second. Josh Stanky third. Jim Turner, Dakota Kuhn, Chris Hockley, and Alex Good. All right, getting heat race number 2 onto pit road here. Starting on the pole here for heat race number 2 in the Elbows Up Sim Team Motorsports Beat over the wall number 001, that's Shea Paulo. Starting in the second position in the number 32, that is Derek Layton. Starting in the third spot in the number 21, that's Michael Meek. Starting fourth in the 76, that is Joe Cease. Starting fifth in the number 96, that is Matt Dixon. Starting sixth in the 714, that's Josh Indick. And starting in seventh in the number 17, that is Justin Sly. 7 cars making the call here for heat race number 2. Top 3 to tonight's A main. Top 2 to the pole dash. 8 laps. Likes and shares to the broadcast. Share it around. Throw some likes up there. Do some watch parties as well. That's greatly appreciated. More eyeballs on this race is for the better. Good win there, Dustin, my friend. Good job. Say hello in the chat. Tell me where you're watching me from here tonight. I love when people interact in the chat as well, so I'm not just talking to myself here. We're green. Green flag in the air. Good jump by Shea Paulo into turns 1 and 2. Michael Meek, Derek Layton side by side there for the second spot. For a second, Derek Layton's going to edge ahead. Michael Meek in third. Joe Cease in fourth. Off turn number 4, Shea Paulo is going to take the lead going into turn number 1. Derek Layton, Michael Meek, Joe Cease. Good battle here. We got one around, couple around here. Caution on the racetrack. Both cars ended up refiring. We had one car warp away. Came back. Joe Cease, Michael Meek both went around. Joe Cease, they both refired, drove away. Just had a little bit of like a netco warp issue. Gonna re-rack it here. Shea Paulo, Derek Layton, Matt Dixon, Josh Indick, Justin Sly, Michael Meek, and Joe Cease. Both cars just spun around. No harm, no foul. John, NorCal, all right. Appreciate you. Scott from Australia. Did you head over to the Classic there, Scott? I guess good morning to you, Scott. I'm pretty sure it's morning time. Thursday, what was it? No, not Thursday morning. Tuesday morning. Going to go green next time. Still looking for the top 3 to go to tonight's A main. Everybody else going to go to the B. Wow, that's awesome there, Scott. Glad you got to go. Bethel, North Carolina. Well, I appreciate you coming to hang out with me tonight, Ricky. All right, going to have 3 laps to go here in heat race number 2. Pace truck about ready to hit pit road. 3 laps to go. Shea Paulo, Derek Layton, Matt Dixon, the front 3 cars. Green flag. Shea Paulo pulling away now from Derek Layton in that second spot. Matt Dixon riding in third. Josh Indick in fourth. Justin Sly fifth. Michael Meek, Joe Cease sixth and seventh. Shea Paulo 2 laps to go. That time by Derek Layton, Matt Dixon. Dixon's going to try to slide up in front of Derek Layton. It's going to a little bit of contact there off turn number 2. Dixon's going to edge ahead, headed into turns 3 and 4. Shea Paulo's going to see the white flag this time by here off turn number 4. Still Matt Dixon second, Derek Layton in third. Good battle back here from fourth on back. Michael Meek, Justin Sly side by side. A little bit of contact. Both cars go hard into the inside wall. Off turn number 4. Shea Paulo will win heat race number 2. Matt Dixon in second. Derek Layton will finish in third. Joe Cease in fourth. Josh Indick in fifth. Michael Meek in sixth. Going to get these cars to clear off. We're going to get heat race number 3 lined up on the front pit road. All right, getting cars lined up here. 7 cars starting on the pole. See if I can refresh it one more time here. Starting on the pole in The Team SETI Group holding wicket cushion. Number 01, that is Mason Hannigan. Starting in his outside in the number 43, that is Dylan Hutchinson. Starting in the third spot in the 122, that's Brandon Steele. Starting fourth in the 67, that's Miles Jansen. Starting fifth in the number 7, that's Jimmy Mars. Starting sixth in the number 18, that is Michael Brummett. And starting in seventh in the 28, that's Chris Lloyd. 7 cars. Going 8 laps, top 3 to tonight's A-Main, top 2 the pole dash. What is up, Doyle? It's all right, brother. I know how you feel. At least come and hang out and keep me company there, my friend. Heat race number 3 of 4 on the racetrack. About ready to go green. Going 8 laps. Top 3 do the A-Main. Top 2 the pole dash. Everybody else to the B. Pace truck's off. Green flag is in the air. Green flag. Mason Hannigan out front pulling away already. Dylan Hutchinson, Brandon Steele were side by side there for a second. Down the back straightaway they go into turn number 3. Mason Hannigan will take the race lead there on lap number 1. Going into turn number 1. Dylan Hutchinson in second. Brandon Steele third. Good battle back here for fourth. Miles Jansen, Michael Brummett, Jimmy Mars. Looks like that battle will shake out here. Miles Jansen, Jimmy Mars, and Chris Lloyd rounding out the 7 cars here in heat race number 3. Mason Hannigan, Dylan Hutchinson, Brandon Steele. The front 3 cars pulling away now from 4th. Going to complete lap number 4 that time. 3 that time by. Mason Hannigan still out front right up against that outside fence. Almost even pounding the outside fence there through turns 1 and 2. Dylan Hutchinson still riding in second. Brandon Steele in third. Pulling away from 4th of Miles Jansen. 4 down, 4 to go that time by here in heat race number 3. Mason Hannigan, Dylan Hutchinson, Brandon Steele. The front 3 cars following each other's tire tracks here. Single file right up against that outside fence with 3 laps to go. Brandon Steele trying to work through the middle dime of the racetrack. Almost slides up. Dylan Hutchinson might have got the outside fence there off turn number 2. Still keeps his foot in the gas as they go through turns 3 and 4. Going to see 2 laps to go this time by here in the heat race number 3. Mason Hannigan, Dylan Hutchinson, Brandon Steele. The front 3 cars. Miles Jansen, Jimmy Mars, Michael Brummett, and Chris Lloyd rounding out the 7 cars that are racing here in heat race number 3. White flag in the air for Mason Hannigan. Heading through turns 1 and 2. Brandon Steele on the bottom side trying to get alongside. Dylan Hutchinson can't do it that time. Hutchinson and Hannigan going to pull away through turns 3 and 4. Mason Hannigan will come off turn number 4 and will win heat race number 3. Dylan Hutchinson second, Brandon Steele third, Miles Jansen fourth, Jimmy Mars in 5th, Michael Brummett, Chris Lloyd rounding out the 7 cars here in heat race number 3. I appreciate that, Doyle. I do the best I can every time I come on in front of the microphone. It's not an easy job, but somebody's got to do it. All right. Getting heat race number 4 onto the racetrack. Starting on the pole into number 9. That is Jason Giblin. Starting in the second spot in the Black Diamond Motorsports UDTV Dirty Dicks. Number 36, that is Nathan Davis. Starting in third in the number 73, the UDSRL machine, that is Larry Moody. Starting fourth in the in the Elbows Up Sim Team BS Air over the wall photography number 72, that is The Milford Missile himself, that is Jeff Stewart. Starting in the 5th spot in the number 27, that's Ty Williams. Starting 6th in the 14, that's Casey Gus. And starting in 7th in the 25, that is Jeremy Isabel. 7 cars going 8 laps. Top 3 to the A main, top 2 to the pole dash. Everybody else is going to head through the B. I appreciate that, Scott. Doing my best here, trying to get everything back situated after the computer crash last week, but sat around this computer for a couple hours yesterday. Tried to get everything back to the way it should be. A little help from Roger himself, and we're back undergoing here. A lot of new guys, yes, a lot of new guys. That is for sure. Trying to learn everybody's name, all these new names, but we're ready to go for heat race number 4, 8 laps. Green flag. Good jump by Jason Giblin through turns 1 and 2. Nathan Davis riding in that 2nd spot. Larry Moody 3rd. Jeff Stewart in 4th. Davis looking on the outside here off turn number 4. Might get pinched a little bit, but Davis and a little bit of contact with Giblin. Jason Giblin's going to fall all the way back to the 4th spot as Jeff Stewart and Larry Moody go by. Nathan Davis going to inherit the race lead through turns 3 and 4 to complete lap number 2. Larry Moody, Jeff Stewart side by side for that 2nd spot. Jason Giblin back to 4th. Casey Gus, Ty Williams, Jeremy Isabel. Nathan Davis pulling away already through turns 3 and 4 they go. Completing lap number 3 that time by. Jeff Stewart pulling away here in that 2nd spot up against that outside fence. A couple lanes off that outside fence. Jeff Stewart in 2nd. Larry Moody 3rd. Jason Giblin in 4th. Davis going to see the cross flags that time. 4 down, 4 to go. Jeff Stewart still riding in 2nd. May lose it here. Needs a good run here off turn number 2. He will advance edge ahead. Larry Moody's diving to the inside, side by side. A little bit of sideways there for Larry Moody. Jeff Stewart's going to regain 2nd. Moody's going to hang on to 3rd with Jason Giblin trying to get alongside. 3 to go that time by. Going to see about 2 to go as we come back around. Nathan Davis pulling away 1.2 seconds here with 2 laps to go here in heat race number 4. Jeff Stewart still hanging on to 2nd. Larry Moody trying to get up alongside. Couldn't do it that time. Jason Giblin going to go by. Larry Moody back to 4th. Nathan Davis going to come off turn number 4 here with white flags in the air. Jeff Stewart still riding in the 2nd spot. Larry Moody in 3rd, Jason Giblin 4th. Nathan Davis pulling away now, 1.6 seconds. Here as he comes off turn number 4, and he will win heat race number 4. Jeff Stewart 2nd, Larry Moody 3rd, Jason Giblin will finish in 4th. Ty Williams, Casey Gus, and Jeremy Isabel rounding out 7 cars. All right, we're going to get a C main. Thought we weren't going to get a C, but we're going to get a C. Yeah, motherboard took a dump with it. Wasn't reading the hard drive, so I had to go get a new motherboard, and then I had to reinstall Windows. That was a nightmare. Had to reinstall everything. All the broadcasting software. I had to re-download iRacing and everything. It was a fun couple days, but got it all fired back up, and we are going here. All right, starting on the pole in the number 27, that is Ty Williams. Starting in 2nd in the 114, that's Chris Hockley. Starting 3rd in the number 21, that's Michael Meek. Starting 4th in the 18, that's Michael Brummett. Starting 5th in the 14, that's Casey Gus. Starting 6th in the 23, that is Alex Good. Starting 7th in the number 17, that's Justin Sly. Starting 8th in the 28, that's Chris Lloyd. And starting in 9th in the 25, that is Jeremy Isabel. 9 cars going for the top 4 spots to get into the rear of the A-main. 10 laps. Yeah, luckily Roger is nice enough to help me out and got everything back scored away and got the overlays all going and everything like that. So we're looking like we're good to go. So I believe it sounds okay, looks okay. So having any complaints? All right, pace truck's off, going green. Green flag. Looking for the top 4 out of the C main, going to the rear of the B, side by side for the race lead. Made a couple fading away there. Ty Williams, Michael Meek. Look like Michael Meek's going to come off turn number 4. He is going to take the race lead at the line. Just edging ahead of Ty Williams. Chris Hockley, Michael Brummett battling hard here. Casey Gus in this battle as well. Gus is going to pound the outside fence. Oh, Chris Hockley, excuse me. Got another one pounding the outside fence. That's Justin Sly. He's going to exit. He's going to clear the track. Hockley's going to fall all the way back to the 7th position. Michael Meek out front. Ty Williams in 2nd. Michael Brummett 3rd. Casey Gus riding in that 4th and final transfer spot. Alex Good riding in 5th. Jeremy Isabel 6th. Chris Hockley 7th. Chris Lloyd in 8th. Michael Meek out front. Ty Williams riding in that 2nd spot, completing lap number 4. That time by 6 laps to go here in tonight's C-Main. Ty Williams still running in 2nd. Michael Brummett in 3rd. Casey Gus in that 4th and final transfer spot. Jeremy Isabel in 5th. Cross flags this time by for Michael Meek. Going to see 4 laps to go here off turn number 4 for the race leader, Michael Meek, here in tonight's C-Main. Ty Williams still riding in 2nd. Michael Brummett 3rd. Jeremy Isabel is going to take over the 4th spot. Drop Casey Gus back to 5th. 3 laps to go here off turn number 4 for Michael Meek. Two laps to go for race leader Michael Meek here off turn number 4, pulling away by 2.2 seconds now over Ty Williams, Michael Brummett, and Jeremy Isabel. Casey Gus right there trying to get into that final transfer spot. Fade away there for a second, claim back. Gus is going to try to dive through the inside here. White flag in the air. Can't do it that time off turn number 4. Casey Gus needs to get some momentum going. Is trying to slide up. Can't get alongside. Isabel's going to pull away. Casey Gus got a one last-ditch effort. Here's Michael Meek, who's going to come off turn number 4, win the C-Main. Ty Williams 2nd. Michael Brummett in 3rd. And Jeremy Isabel will finish in 4th. All right, B-Main coming on to the racetrack here. looking for one more to grid. Starting on the pole in the B main is the 175 of Jim Turner. Starting on his outside in the 76 is Joe Cease. Starting third in the 67, that's Miles Jansen. Starting fourth in the 9, that's Jason Giblin. Starting fifth in the 95, that's Dakota Kuhn. Scheduled to be sixth in the 714 is Josh Indick. Starting in the 7th spot in the number 7, that's Jimmy Marr, Starting 8th in the 21, that's Michael Meek. Starting 9th in the 27, that's Ty Williams. Starting 10th in the 18, that's Michael Brummett. And starting in 11th in the 25, that is Jeremy Isabel. We forgot these guys to start moving. Get them going onto the racetrack here. Going to go 12 laps. Top 8 to the rear of the A main tonight. All right, only got 10 to make the call here. Go away, come on, go away. 10 making the call, going 12 laps, top 8 to the rear of tonight's A main. Pace trucks off. We are green. Good jump by Jim Turner. Through turns 1 and 2 they go. Joe Cease. Got a couple cars around already here down the back straightaway. Caution coming out. See what happened to these guys as they go into turn number 1. Looks like Jason Giblin gets into Jimmy Mars, who got into Michael Brummett. Everybody refired, drove away. Caution right there at the start of tonight's B main. Top 10 reads Jim Turner, Joe Cease, Miles Jansen, Dakota Kuhn, Michael Meek, Josh Indick, Ty Williams, Jeremy Isabel, Michael Brummett, and Jimmy Mars. I'll tell him there, Doyle. Don't worry. You're good. Works comes first. This is just fun. All right, going to complete lap number 4. Going to have 8 to go. I got you, Doyle. I'm exhausted too. Four o'clock comes quickly and it's cold. Green flag. Jim Turner out front. Joe Cease in that second spot. Miles Jansen third. Michael Meek fourth. Dakota Kuhn fifth. Michael Brummett sixth. Ty Williams seventh. Jeremy Isbell's going to hang on to the ace spot. Jimmy Mars looking to the inside. Good battle here for the 8th and final transfer spot. Jimmy Mars, Jeremy Isabel, Jason Giblin back here in 10th. Got one going around. Caution's going to come out here. Jeremy Isabel got a little sideways there off turn number 2. Kind of watch that live. It doesn't have a front wing on that machine. Trying to just wheel it around, but got way too loose. Not really sure. I think that's why he brought out the caution, because he came to a stop there. So we currently got 9 cars now on the racetrack. Joe Cease going to inherit the race lead. Jim Turner, Michael Meek, Dakota Kuhn, Miles Jansen, Josh Indick, Ty Williams, Jimmy Mars, Jason Giblin, and Michael Brummett. Yeah, it's the ER. It's very unpredictable. All right, looks like we're going to have about 3 laps to go when we get the green flag next time by. Denny, this is iRacing. You need a computer, a PC, and a wheel and pedal set, and then iRacing subscription, and you'll be set to go. All right, pace truck's about ready to hit pit road. Going to have 3 laps to go. 8 cars still running on the racetrack. Michael Brummett has taken it to pit road, so 8 cars. Everybody on the racetrack will go to tonight's A main. Green flag back in the air. Joe Cease working down the back straightaway in turns 3 and 4. Michael Meek trying to get into this battle. He wants that second spot. He will take it with 2 laps to go here off turn number 4. Joe Cease, Michael Meek, Jim Turner, Dakota Kuhn, the front 4. Miles Jansen riding in 5th. White flag in the air this time by for Joe Cease. Michael Meek is closing in. Got way too sideways there going into turn number 1. Allowed Joe Cease to pull away. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4 for the final time here in tonight's B main. Joe Cease will win the B main. Michael Meek in 2nd. Jim Turner 3rd. Dakota Kuhn in 4th. Miles Jansen, Ty Williams, Jimmy Mars, and Jason Giblin. All right, going to get the 8 cars going for the pole dash to come out onto the racetrack. Going to get these guys lined up here. Got Nathan Davis and it looks like Mason Hannigan on the front row. Shape Hollow and Dustin Griffiths, row 2. Carter Chevalier and Matt Dixon, row 3. Trying to figure out who in that row. Dylan Hutchinson, and it looks like Jeff Stewart in row 4, going 8 laps. Green flag in the air. Good jump by Nathan Davis out front. Mason Hannigan riding in that second spot. Shea Paulo's going to edge ahead in third, but Dustin Griffiths trying to battle back on the inside. Matt Dixon trying to get up there as well. Carter Chevalier back here, side by side here with Matt Dixon. Mason Hannigan, Dustin Griffiths. Hannigan's going to pull away in the second spot. Dustin Griffiths in third. Shea Paulo in fourth. Dylan Hutchinson in fifth. Matt Dixon sixth. Carter Chevalier seventh. Jeff Stewart back here in eighth. But Nathan Davis out front. 5 laps to go that time by. Still Dustin Griffiths riding in that second spot. Mason Hannigan side by side with Griffiths going into turn number 3. Shea Paulo right behind him riding in that fourth position. Halfway, 4 down, 4 to go here in tonight's pole dash. Dustin Griffiths on the bottom side. Shea Paulo, Mason Hannigan might a little bit of contact. Hannigan's going to go all the way to the outside fence. Dustin Griffiths still riding in second. Mason Hannigan third. Shea Paulo fourth. Everybody's still trying to track down Nathan Davis. 3 to go. Nathan Davis pulling away by over a full second now. Over Mason Hannigan. Dustin Griffiths with 2 laps to go from race control. Shea Paulo still riding in fourth. Matt Dixon in fifth. Dylan Hutchinson sixth. Seventh is Carter Chevalier, and eighth is Jeff Stewart with the white flag in the air for Nathan Davis. Davis down the back straightaway for the final time here in tonight's pole dash through turns 3 and 4, and Nathan Davis will win the pole dash here. Mason Hannigan will come home in second. Dustin Griffiths in third. Shea Paulo fourth. Matt Dixon fifth. Carter Chevalier will be sixth. Dylan Hutchinson seventh. And Jeff Stewart will finish in eighth. Looks like we're going to get cars onto the racetrack. We're going to do that. We're going to go to a quick commercial.
We take you.
We have about a minute or so for these guys, about 45 seconds left, and then we're going to cut them loose, get them ready for tonight's 30-lap A main. Appreciate everybody hanging with us here tonight. Race number 2 from the Knoxville Raceway for the Dirt Slingers Monday Night Thunder Series here on the Dirt Racing Network. All right. Going to get these guys lined up here on the front straightaway, or on pit road, excuse me. And they give you from 9th on back now. Starting from 9th on back. Because we're going to rearrange those first 4 rows. Starting in the 9th spot will be the number 80 of Josh Stanky. Starting 10th in the number 32, that is Derek Layton. Starting 11th in the 122, that's Brandon Steele. Starting 12th in the 73, that's Larry Moody. Starting 13th in the 76, that is Joe Cease. 14th in the 21, that's Michael Meek. Starting 15th in the 175, that is Jim Turner. 16th in the 95, that's Dakota Kuhn. 17th in the 67, that's Miles Jansen. 18th in the 7, that is Jimmy Mars. 19th in the 27, that is Ty Williams. And 20th in the number 9, that is Jason Giblin. We're going to pace around one more time. They're going to take the iRacing green flag. Once they do that, race control is going to rearrange those first 4 rows and how they finished in the pole dash. Then we're going to cut them loose. Doyle, some are in the watch parties that I started. That's why I only can see them unless you're in those specific watch parties. That's why I was talking to. All right, pace truck spot hitting pit road. Race control is going to rearrange those first 4 rows. We know Nathan Davis is going to be on the pole. Dustin Griffith's going to be on his outside. Or Mason Hannigan. Excuse me, Davis and Hannigan. All right, going to go green this time. Going to lap number 31. Nathan Davis, Mason Hannigan on the front row. Dustin Griffith, Shea Powell, row 2. Matt Dixon, Carter Chevalier, row 3. Dylan Hutchinson, Jeff Stewart, row 4. Josh Stanky, Derek Layton, row 5. Going green, 31 in the top left corner of your screen. Green flag. Good jump by Nathan Davis. Mason Hannigan hanging right with him. Hannigan's got a good run through turns 1 and 2. Going to dive to the inside this time is Mason Hannigan trying to get alongside Nathan Davis. Davis can't do it. Going to hang on off turn number 4, but Mason Hannigan is right there. Closing in. Hannigan's going to take the race lead here off turn number 2, but Nathan Davis going to battle back on the inside. Davis on the bottom side of the racetrack. Hannigan on the outside, side by side there at the line. Davis has it at the line going into turn number 1. Nathan Davis finished second in our first race here tonight at the Volusia County Speedway. Looking for the race win here at Knoxville for race number 2 with the Monday Night Thunder Series with the Dirt Slingers. Front 2 pulling away from Dustin Griffiths, riding in that second spot. Nathan Davis on the bottom side, Mason Hannigan on the outside. Davis going to edge ahead. A couple cars shuffling back in the pack here. Nathan Davis, Mason Hannigan pulling away. Both cars on the bottom side of the racetrack. A little bit of contact there as both cars right up against that inside berm, but Nathan Davis going to keep his foot in the gas. Hannigan right there. Both cars working through turns 3 and 4. Going into turn number 1 now as Hannigan goes back to the outside. It's going to allow Davis to pull away ever so slightly. Hannigan now is going to dive it to the bottom again one more time. Going to try to get up to Nathan Davis. Going to go to the outside one more time. Right up against that outside fence. Davis really working the bottom. Down the back straightaway, Hannigan's going to stay up against the outside fence. Davis really still working the bottom side as they come off turn number 4. Matt Dixon on the inside of Hannigan there through turns 1 and 2. In that third spot, Carter Chevalier 4th, Dustin Griffiths in 5th. Had a couple cars taken it to pit road. Jeff Stewart, Michael Meek done. So 18 cars still running on the racetrack as Mason Hannigan looking to the inside of Nathan Davis for the race lead through turns 1 and 2. Hannigan down the back straightaway. Nathan Davis, Mason Hannigan side by side here off turn number 4. still side by side as they go through turns 1 and 2. Hannigan's going to take the race lead. Nathan Davis going to fall back to second. Matt Dixon still running in third. Carter Chevalier fourth. Josh Stanky in fifth. Mason Hannigan pulling away. Got about 3 or 4 car lengths now. Going to see 20 laps to go this time by. Matt Dixon looking to the inside of Nathan Davis for that second spot. Davis going to cut him off, going to pinch him down on the bottom as Davis going to hang on to that second spot. Still Mason Hannigan out front. Nathan Davis, Matt Dixon, Carter Chevalier, and Josh Stanky rounding out the top 5. Dustin Griffith, Shea Paulo, Larry Moody, Dylan Hutchison, Jimmy Mars. Mason Hannigan out front still. Nathan Davis got a good run there off turn number 2. He's going to power right on by. He's going to go by. He's going to take over the race lead, pull away by 3 car lengths as they go through turns 3 and 4. Nathan Davis taking back the race lead. Mason Hannigan back to second. Matt Dixon in third. Carter Chevalier fourth. Josh Stanky in fifth. Hannigan again here out front in that second spot, trying to track down Nathan Davis. Both cars up against the outside fence. Davis going to dive to the bottom side. Hannigan's going to slide up, running that slider line through turns 1 and 2, down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Front 3 cars pulling away from 4th place. Carter Chevalier halfway, 15 down, 15 to go. Josh Stanky riding in 5th. Dustin Griffiths in 6th. Shea Paulo in 7th. Nathan Davis pulling away now by almost a full second over Mason Hannigan and Matt Dixon. Still got 18 cars running on the racetrack. Jeff Stewart, Michael Meeks, first 2 cars to take it to the trailer for the evening. Hannigan's got it down under about 3/4 of a second. Now headed over a full second. Nathan Davis had it over Mason Hannigan. Matt Dixon riding in third. Carter Chevalier fourth. Josh Stanky fifth. Shea Paulo in 7th. Big gap between Dustin Griffith 6th, Shea Paulo 7th. Dylan Hutchison, Larry Moody, Jimmy Mars rounding out the top 10. Nathan Davis closing in on 10 laps to go. Still Hannigan in 2nd. Matt Dixon 3rd. Carter Chevalier closing in the 4th spot. Josh Stanky 5th. Nathan Davis out front. 1.2 seconds now over Mason Hannigan. Matt Dixon riding in the 3rd spot. Caution on the racetrack. Looks like Dylan Hutchinson around here in turns 3 and 4. Riding with Larry Moody. Dylan Hutchinson gets it up into the marbles. Got pounds the outside fence a couple times. Comes down and comes to a stop. Dylan Hutchinson brings out the first caution of tonight's A-Main. Re-wrecking it here. Still Nathan Davis, Mason Hannigan, Matt Dixon, Carter Chevalier, Josh Stanky, Dustin Griffith, Shea Paulo, Larry Moody, Jimmy Mars, and Dakota Kuhn. No, Jeff, you were running good, made the pole dash and everything, and man, I was hoping for you. I was pulling for you tonight, my friend. Going to lap number 34, just about 10 laps to go. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us here tonight. A little late. Getting a little late there on the East Coast, but hanging up with us here tonight. We'll be back on Thursday night with the Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series race Thursday night. Season opener for, I believe, Season 3, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Then we'll be back with the Monday Night Thunder doubleheader next Monday night. And I believe the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series gets back going for their racing next Wednesday night. They're going to race, I believe, all the way through February, March, I want to say. So Roger will have those calls on those Wednesday nights. So 3 nights of racing starting, I believe, next week. First things first, we got to finish up here. Going to lap 34. We're going to have 10 laps to go. Pace truck's off. Green flag is back underway. Good jump by Nathan Davis. Mason Hannigan running in that second spot. Matt Dixon alongside in third. Carter Chevalier, Josh Stanky. Chevalier is going to look to the inside of Dixon. Matt Dixon on the outside. Carter Chevalier on the inside. Side by side here for the third spot. Carter Chevalier is going to edge ahead as Matt Dixon puts it in the outside fence. Going to come across a couple drivers. Everybody kind of keeps it in the same direction. Caution out this time. Jim Turner got involved there. Dylan Hutchinson. Joe Cease, I believe, was also involved. Big time gaggle of cars as Matt Dixon got into the outside fence. Got into Shea Paulo, got into Jimmy Mars. Then Joe Cease got around, got into Jim Turner. Big chain reaction back here. Re-rack is still Nathan Davis, Mason Hannigan, Carter Chevalier, Dustin Griffiths, Josh Stanky, Larry Moody, Derek Layton, Brandon Steele, Jimmy Mars, and Shea Paulo, the top 10. Snowball effect for sure there, Doyle. Going to lap number 37 now in the top left corner of the screen. All right, going to go green this time. This looks like we still got 18 cars running on the racetrack here. Everybody on the lead lap. Jeff Stewart, Michael Meek taking it to the trailer for the evening early. All right, getting ready to go. Going to lap number 37. Going to have about 8 laps to go. Pace truck's off. Green flag. Hannigan tried to jump the start, couldn't do it. Nathan Davis pulls away. Dustin Griffiths getting into the third spot. Carter Chevalier is going to take it back. Josh Stanky, Larry Moody side by side back here for 5th. Trying to gather up Dustin Griffiths as well. Still side by side for that 5th spot. Larry Moody, Josh Stanky, Mason Hannigan pulls in front of Carter Chevalier. Good battle here, side by side for that 2nd spot. Chevalier on the outside. Mason Hannigan on the inside. Dustin Griffiths back there riding in the 4th spot. Nathan Davis pulling away by a full second now over Carter Chevalier. Mason Hannigan will battling hard here. Going to have 5 laps to go this time by here off turn number 4. For race leader Nathan Davis. Mason Hannigan still riding in second. Carter Chevalier, Dustin Griffiths, Josh Stanky. 3 wide back here for a second. Dustin Griffiths, Josh Stanky, Larry Moody for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Brandon Steele in 7th. Jimmy Mars, Dakota Kuhn, Derek Layton. 4 to go this time for race leader Nathan Davis. Pulling out by 1.2 seconds now. Still Hannigan in second, Chevalier third, Dustin Griffiths, Josh Stanky rounding out the top 5. Caution on the racetrack one more time. Dakota Kuhn around here on the back straight. Looks like he got up into the loose stuff there up against that outside fence, got the wall, rode the wall, and then flipped it over. Then got smacked, too, as he went by. Going. All right, re-racking it one more time. Nathan Davis, Mason Hannigan, Dustin Griffiths, Carter Chevalier, Josh Stanky, Larry Moody, Brandon Steele, Jimmy Marr, Shea Paulo, Derek Layton, the top 10. Going to lap number 40. Going to be under 3 to go, probably about, or under 5 to go, about 3 to go. All right, 3 laps to go here. Pace truck's about ready to hit pit road. Thanks, Scott. Have a good evening, my friend, or a good day, I guess, over there. Green flag back in the air. Good jump by Nathan Davis. Going into turns 1 and 2, pulling away already. Mason Hannigan in second. Dustin Griffiths third. Carter Chevalier, Josh Stanky. Stanky looking to the inside of Carter Chevalier and Dustin Griffiths. Chevalier's all sorts out of shape there. Going to fall back all the way to the 7th spot. 2 laps to go. Mason Hannigan still riding in second. Dustin Griffiths, Larry Moody up to 4th. Josh Stanky in 5th. White flag going to be in the air this time for race leader Nathan Davis. Mason Hannigan still riding in second. Dustin Griffiths, Larry Moody, good big battle here for that 3rd spot. Brandon Steele coming to life, getting into the top 5 in the closing laps here. But off turn number 4, Nathan Davis will win the race here at Knoxville. Mason Hannigan second. Looks like Larry Moody, I believe, is going to finish in 3rd. I'm going to go back and see who finished in 3rd. I believe it was going to be Larry Moody. Yes, Larry Moody will finish in 3rd. Nathan Davis is going to pick up the victory here tonight. Going to get these guys to come around one more time. We're going to get a quick word and shut it down for the evening here. Appreciate everybody hanging with us. All right, we're going to get these guys here.
User was moved.
Larry Moody, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, man. Good run for you. Came alive there at the end, got onto the podium, and had a good night. Just talk about from the driver's seat.
Well, it was slick. That's good. It's always good when it's slick. You know, I started 12th and made it to 3rd. I'm really not sure coming to the line if I got into somebody or not, but, you know, we got third.
You said the track was pretty slick. Was there any spots that were a little bit better there than others at the end, or you're just kind of driving all over trying to search for some grip, especially there at the end?
Yeah, I couldn't find any. I ran the middle. I seemed to be pretty good through the middle, and made it work for me. I really couldn't find any real grip anywhere. I don't really run the top very much, so the middle or the bottom's where I like to be, and I had to make do with what it was.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go?
Thank Roger for putting it on. It's the first time I've raced, I think, this season and for a while. So, it's good to be back and good to run up front.
All right, man. Congrats on that third place finish.
Thank you.
Third place, Larry Moody. Get Mason here in the channel.
User was moved to your channel.
Mason Hannigan got a copy.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Good run for you. Kind of kept it in the front, too, all night long. Just couldn't track down Davis there at the end. Just talk about the night overall.
Yeah, we had a great race there at the beginning. I was trying to stake my nose in there, and, once the door finally opened, I took it. So, I had the lead for a little bit, and, Nathan's good, so he took the lead, and, kind of hard to catch him, and I just had a pretty good race there from third, fourth, and fifth.
Just talk about how the track was. Kind of a lot of guys saying it's pretty slick out there. Just talk about how it was and how it was trying to find some grip, there, especially at the end.
It's definitely slick. I mean, it obviously gets slicker through the night, but it kind of progresses through the night. You go from the bottom back to the top, maybe to the sliders, so it changes really all night.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go?
Yep, thank you to Some Styles, Dirt Armada, Team SETI, Kenny's Components, and all the guys that help out.
All right, man. Congrats on that second place.
Thank you.
Second place, Mason Hannigan. Get Davis here in the channel. Davis got a copy.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Talk to you. Got a second. The first one came home with the win in this one. Kind of had a little bit of battle there on your hands at the first half or so of the race, but kind of set sail there at the end. Just talk about how it was from the driver's seat.
Yeah, Mason put up a strong fight there at the beginning. Stuck his nose underneath me, got some good runs. Actually got around me. I don't know if it was like lap 10 or so, and I kind of thought to myself, I didn't know what I was going to do. He got loose on the bottom, let him slide under me, so I had to figure out a new line. Started ripping the lip and built some momentum up. Got back around him. I was watching lap times there, trying to see what was the fastest route. Tried pulling off that slider line, which normally comes in here. I didn't know if it was going to be, since the track was so slick that it was top to bottom slicks, but ended up putting a little gap on him, getting some cushion, and just stuck to that line all night, and it seemed to work.
We kind of went first, was it 20 laps or so without a caution, and you kind of were pulling away, but then the cautions crept back in, and he had a couple chances to get up to you with the restarts, but you kept them at bay. Just talk about how it was on those restarts.
Well, they were nerve-wracking for sure. I didn't know if the bottom was in or not, because I didn't switch my lineup, so I didn't know if it was there, and I didn't know if he was going to try the bottom and pull up beside me, take the lead or anything, but I think he just tucked in behind, was doing the slider line as well, which I'm thankful for, because I was starting to come on light traffic and didn't really want to get into it, so I was kind of thankful for the cautions. But then again, the multiple ones, they kind of made me a little nervous there.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go?
Yeah, of course. You and Roger, you in the broadcast again. Roger putting the league on Mondays, doubleheaders. Gives me something to do again. Black Diamond, guys over there. John's running the qualifier. Ryan's running the qualifier, so shout out to them. Josh for running this race. I think he got 4th or 5th, and he did pretty well in the first race as well, so kudos to him on that. Ultimate Dirt TV with Brett for sponsoring. 19 Designs, Drew Neal. Tim Nichols, Tim's Dirt Track Simulators. They're going up to Pennsylvania, so I don't know if you heard me in race 1, but go up there, check them out, watch the broadcast, all that. Ernie will be up there representing, so good luck to him on that.
All right, man. Congrats on that win, and talk to you again soon.
Thanks, sir.
That is your race winner, Nathan Davis. It's going to do it for us here tonight. We're going to shut it down. Appreciate everybody coming to hang out with us for both races here tonight. Nathan Davis was the race winner in this second race. Bryce Bailey picked up the win in the first race. We'll be back Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time with the Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series race. So until then, on behalf of Roger Wagner, my name is Mike Peterson. Thank you again for tuning in here tonight, and we will talk to you again Thursday